Welcome back to On the Record. We're at the Enable show here in Arizona, where the temperature today was up to about 94, 95. Is it warm enough for you?
Absolutely. It's
Okay.
always hot where Enable is, so.
Oh, it's always a good answer. So Jennifer, we're with Jennifer Anaya, and you're with NetEnrich, which is a services company, and you're the VP of Marketing, and it's going well?
It's going fantastic, yes.
Tell me about this little orange thing here. So if we're focusing in on it, but not too well, but it says, don't be that guy. You told me that I can't be that guy, and I'm not sure if I want to be or don't want to be, and I'm all mixed up, so tell me about it.
Okay, well, we're on a mission at NetEnrich to help MSPs grow their business and go after the mid-market, and they don't want to be that guy who has to say no, that they can't do it, or they don't have the right people who know how to work in that space or with advanced technologies. So if they work with NetEnrich, they don't have to be that guy.
So explain to us, what exactly does NetEnrich do?
We provide remote managed services, and we serve as an extension to the MSP's own team. So today, many of them have engineers that are very tied up in monitoring and maintenance and patching, and it's very time-consuming work.
And low margin.
And low margin, absolutely. Thank you. And what they can do with NetEnrich is offload a lot of that work to us on a flat fee basis, just in the same business model they have, and they can redirect their engineers on more higher margin services that are more customer facing. In addition, we can give them access to a huge network operations center of 200 plus engineers who know how to manage everything from a NetApp, very sophisticated environment, to cloud environments, all the way down to a very small business environment under 50 employees.
So you sound like you know what you're doing. What's your background in the industry?
I worked with Ingram Micro actually for about 9.5 years, and I managed marketing at Ingram Micro in addition to their public relations. And I got to know a lot about the channel doing that, of course. And I had my own business for a couple of years before I joined NetEnrich.
So the whole idea of the NetEnrich, though, one thing that I think you've missed out in there, which is a real big part of a sales pitch, is that if you keep giving high-end people low-end jobs, they're going to leave you. And then when you need the high-end people, you're not going to have it.
That's been, yes, absolutely. That's very true. And, you know, the high-end people are getting sucked into doing a lot of that task work. And when they could actually be out there building business for MSPs, and MSPs are limited by the people they have on staff.
Yeah, and if you look at it now, a lot of those people might be staying with them right now because we're just getting out of a recession. But when it starts really moving, those people are going to be offered a much better job and they're going to go for it.
Well, even then, so what we are finding in a lot of the research is that these mid-sized, mid-market businesses are growing really rapidly, even though it's a tough economy out there and they don't have the people they need. So what these MSPs could do is be a service provider to those mid-market companies, step in and manage their core infrastructure, thus offloading that team to go off and do more business-facing, you know, customer growth-oriented things. And then MSP then has a reoccurring revenue rate that could go on for years in a very large company.
So if you think about it, like I am not a techie at all. Matter of fact, I have a problem turning on my telephone. But if I wanted, oh good, good to meet you. But the reality is that nowadays, when you take the people who are doing the back engines, then you take the people who are doing the M&M stuff, and then you take the people who are doing the services and so on, like you're doing, and you put it all together. I don't need to know anything at all about technology. All I need to know about is how to run a business and provide good service.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that is a great point, because the technology managed services business, you're creating an experience for the end users that you support. And there's also a style that you deliver that's delivered by the people who deliver it for you. So if you're in, delivering technology, if you're in a restaurant, it's a service business. So what kind of experience is that MSP creating, and how are your people engaged in that service? Or are they in the back room trying to fix stuff and monitor things? Are they in front of your customers, really wowing them and impressing them with your knowledge and expertise?
And if you look at all the channel partners across the industry, most of them spend most of their time fighting fires and complaining that I don't have time to grow my business.
Right, I know. And the reality is you are limited as a service business by the amount of people that you have on staff. But if you can partner with partners who can grow and build and expand your business in a different way, give you an IT operation that you don't have to buy and that you don't have to hire in-house, that could be a whole different horizon for you to go out and grow with. So,
Jennifer, it's been a pleasure having you on the record.
thank you, Robert.